Good morning. How are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing with 5 moves in 5 minutes for you on this Wednesday morning. 5 moves today are going to be taken for our lunchtime class, our resistance band class, or lunch with the bands. We're going to use two bands. We're going to use a long resistance band and a short loopy band. But as always, with the bands you have, use what you've got. We can apply all the bands to all the movements. So sometimes we just need to be a bit creative or rethink things. If what I'm showing you doesn't work with what you've got, how can we make it work? The bands are fantastic, a super bit of kit that are easy to store, take with you, to add some strength, some mobility to your workouts. Even if you just want a nice stretch with the bands, they're lovely. Or to get a really good workout with them, depending on the resistance, we can still get fantastic results using them. I do love them. So as always, if you're going to join in, please make sure you're feeling fit and well. You're only going to do the movements that's suitable for you and your health and well-being. You're going to check your bands first of all, because occasionally they can get worn out and have a snag or a tear, and we don't want any surprises during an exercise. And you've got a clear, safe space. We're going to start off with using the short loopy band. This is my thicker short loopy band, and I'll have it just above my knees. So lower body to start with, and then we'll come to the floor and do a little bit of upper body and some core as well. So first movement, we're going to start off just doing a high knee. Right, I'm going to set the timer. So with this one, again, the hips are doing the work of bringing that knee up. Now, if we wanted to, we could bring the arms down, so we add some upper body movement. Now, depending on the thickness of the band, will depend how this movement feels. But if we can, we're aiming for the feet to be hip width apart. We're sort of working into the band, raising up, alternating. So a bit of balance too. So if you want something close by to hold on to, have that to hand, feel comfortable. And again, we're just reaching up and down. Quite often forget a simple movement, but with the band attached, it can be quite challenging. From there, we're going to walk side to side. So we've raised the knees up, work the hips. We're going to take the legs out to the side. So I'm going to start over here. Now, I could literally just sidestep walk, or if we wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, could I come into a sort of semi-squat position and then sidestep? Again, up to you. And depending on the space you have, it might be a couple of movements to one side, then the other, or it could be further. Hands, again, wherever you want them to be. Actually, mine automatically just gravitate towards my chest. Yes, really waking the legs up now. The other thing is, no band. You can do all these movements just body weight. We don't always have to use equipment. Main thing is that we can move and do a variety of movements throughout the day. Nearly there. Oh, that did wake up the legs. And then the next move, again, we're going to take the leg behind, so an extension. So we can either work on just one side, or you could alternate the legs. Standing again, feet hip width apart, and then I'm going to take a step back and then lead with that heel kicking back. Again, it might be you want something to hold on to. We could even get a little bit more range, and again, by having a hinge position, again, if that was comfortable for you. So then I'm raising up here. Again, you could hold on to something. So whatever movement is most appropriate for you. Here I've got a slight hinge forward so I can get a little bit more range. My foot on the floor and keeping that really connected, nicely grounded, and exhaling as I raise up. So again, we're working the glutes, the back of the leg, balance as well. Nearly there. And pause. Then we're going to come down to the floor. Now you could take this band off if you wanted. I'm going to keep it on because it just adds a little extra resistance to it. And we're going to do a seated row. So with my long band, placing the band around my feet, feet in line with knees, knees in line with hips, holding as much or as little of the band you want for the resistance. A gentle lean back, breathing in as I exhale, pulling my arms back. So in that row position. If we didn't want to be on the floor, we could attach this to a secure door handle or a banister, somewhere where you can stand and then do this row, but you haven't got to sit down. We could be more upright again, or we could lean back more if that's comfortable on your lower back, aiming to ensure that core is slightly engaged throughout. So that tension there means those muscles are contracting to help support us. And then the last move I'm going to show you today, not of the class, we're going to do a suitcase crunch. So with the band on, that is giving me more work again on those legs. I'm going to hold the band, just arms shoulder width apart, a little bit of tension through the band, extend my arms and legs, breathe in. And then as I exhale, raise the knee up, lower down. So again, we're mimicking that high knee we did first of all, but lying down. I'm also getting some shoulder work and some back work with the arms. And again, creating that little bit of tension, holding the band reasonably taut. Again, it's adding to that movement. And then not forgetting, again, the whole of the core is working as we exhale. Now, if this wasn't practical, say you wanted to do sort of 5 minutes during the day in your lunch hour or something, getting on the floor might not be optional. We could, I'll just slowly come back up and show you. You could do this sort of movement again, like we did earlier on, a high knee. So actually we've mimicked just doing that high knee, but we've got the support of the floor for that last core move. So again, we can mix and match the movements. We can adapt them for what, again, is appropriate for us, where we're at and what's going on. But the main thing is we move, and maybe we use the bands to help us with that. If you'd like to join a full 30-minute class where we will warm up, do the work, cool down, and then carry on with the day, drop me a message. It'd be great to have you. Or you can always contact us and join later at a time that suits you on a catch-up. On that note, have a great day. I will see you on Friday for balance and strength. So see you then. Take care.